Today, Peaches was sitting in a cafe. While she was there, she found video that, well, might help to answer some of her questions. She clicks on it immediately. A man and a woman is kissing passionately. Then he strokes her hair gently, and they look passionately into each other's eyes. Then he moves down and kisses her again, but this time, slowly and gently before getting rougher and rougher. While he's doing that, he slowly uses his hand to rub over the girl's top, and then lifts it up before bending down and having a taste of her little raisins. She moans louder and louder. Suddenly, she felt a hand on her shoulder.
What?
Peaches looks up irritated, but was super shocked that she had to rub her eyes again to make sure she wasn't seeing things. It was him, like the real him. James Parkin had tapped her shoulder and she was staring at him completely smitten.
Your earphones are not properly plugged in. Whatever you're watching, the sound is coming out the speakers.
He says to her and then turns his head to another direction.
I wasn't. It was. I clicked something wrong.
Her tongue's all twisted and tied. She has no idea what she's going to say.
I just wanted to let you know. If you want to keep watching, just make sure your earphones are plugged in correctly, because the sound is,
No, I really don't watch that type of stuff.
She put her phone down as if it was hot.
Anyway, what's on the screen is not as interesting as you are.
Peaches says to herself, but James could hear it with both of his ears, turning his face bright red. From sitting with their backs together, now they were facing each other without anything blocking them. She was able to check him out without him knowing.
My name is Peaches, and you are?
I'm Mark.
Mark smiles to the strange girl.
Okay, this might sound weird, but you have the most beautiful eyes. When I look at you, I feel like I could just swim in them.
Mark didn't know what to answer her, but inside he felt his heart beating faster. Peaches kept talking like she was afraid that the person across from her would disappear.
Anyway, thank you for helping me that day and, today.
No problem. You're pretty brave to be watching porn in a cafe.
No, my friend sent it to me as a prank.
At the beginning, maybe, but later on, not so much. You're practically one with your phone.
Okay, please, let's just stop talking about this. Wait, I saw you wearing headphones the whole time. How did you even know what I was watching?
The music stopped while you were playing it.
This is my favorite song.
Oh, you listen to this too? This is my favorite song.
Really? It's not easy finding someone who listens to this kind of music.
Then he shows her the playlist and she made a funny face.
Why are you making that face? You don't like my music?
I do. In fact, this is the playlist I listen to before going to sleep. It's totally a classic.
Mark made a funny face, and then they started laughing.
Why do I feel so comfortable with this person?
What the two didn't know was that they both thought this at the same time.
Well, this is my favorite cafe. When I'm bored or fighting with my mum, I like to come here and go online or read a book. But how come I've never seen you before?
Well, whenever you come in, you're always looking down and paying no attention to anyone else in here. Like you're in your own world. I've seen you a few times already. It's not like you're easy to miss with that hair color.
Mark laughs. They sat and exchanged stories for hours, and it made them feel like they had known each other for years. They got along so well it was unbelievable. They had so many similar likes and dislikes. What's strange was that they both loved to do volunteer work. He invited her to go and help a charity that he was helping, and she instantly said yes. This is a golden opportunity to be able to do volunteer work and work closely with someone she likes. There is nothing to lose. At first, she thought he was kind of stuck up, but then she realized he was quite warm and friendly. Suddenly, he reaches over to her and pulls out a leaf from her hair. Peaches froze. Then he moves her head from side to side. She feels like her spirit is lifting from her body. Her heart is beating faster. Is he flirting with her, or is she just making this up?
Peaches.
Mark moves his head closer. She snapped back and answered,
Oh, thank you.
She takes the leaf from him, afraid that he'll hear her heartbeat.
Do you have something to do after? If not, let's go for a walk.
Sure, I have nothing to do anyway.
Peaches quickly walks out without seeing the soft look James was giving her, and the smile that he has never given to anyone else. The two walked alongside each other. They were so close that she can smell the scent of the man walking beside her. It was so intoxicating that it lured her to walk even closer to him, so close that she was afraid that he was going to hear her fast-beating heart. She wanted to let go of the fact that she's a woman and put her head down on his strong chest. The more she thought about it, the redder her face got. She turned to the opposite direction, afraid that he will see it. When she turned her face that way, she saw an image that wasn't so far away. It was two members of the Just Kidding gang threatening two other boys in front of them. The other two boys looked really scared, but didn't make a sound. She looked over to the JK guys again and noticed that they had knives in their hands. That's probably why the two boys didn't call for help. Then the boys walked away following the two guys from the Just Kidding gang with knives in their hands.
This is bad.
Peaches tells Mark.
Let's follow them.
Mark nods and the two follow them without going too close, because they had weapons, and God only knows what the JK gang wanted to do with them with these weapons. But she couldn't let that happen. All they could do was slowly follow them. But then, she suddenly trips on a branch and accidentally says, "Ow!" really loud, and Mark covers her mouth. "Hey, did you hear something?" one of the JK members asked. "Hear what? I don't hear anything. I think I heard something. Maybe someone's following us." "You're thinking too much. Who would be following us? I don't see anyone." "I swear I heard something." "Let's go check. If someone is following us, the leader is gonna have our heads."
Crap! What are we going to do?
Peaches whispers. "Meow, meow." "Ah, it was a stupid cat. Come on, let's go. Leader is gonna love what we're bringing."
Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you